Hi, welcome to Day to Day with Ray, with me, Ray. Today's video, is going to be a little different. This video is a weight loss journey update, frustration video, just a weight video in general. Before I even start this video, I do not want any trolls. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just putting my raw feelings, my raw whatever out here. Okay? This is what I'm doing. This is my own personal issues that I've been dealing with, and maybe somebody else out there is dealing with the same things and they don't know how to express it, or they don't want to, and maybe they feel like they're by themselves even though they know they're not, but maybe this is just a reassurance for somebody, and that's all I want. Like, I just want people to know that they're not alone, and I want people to know that this sucks. Like, weight loss is hard. Weight loss is work. Health and taking care of yourself is hard work for most people. Not everybody, because there's just some people that just make you sick. They don't get sick, or they can eat a 20-pound candy bar and not have any repercussions of it. But in the real world, there's people like me who has this weight issue. I've said in many videos, I'm not going to keep repeating myself, I had a pituitary tumor. The pituitary tumor wreaked havoc in my body. I had my pituitary removed in May, and then as of October last year, I started putting on weight. And I started putting on more weight and more weight and more weight, and it was just steady coming. And now I'm at a point where I know how to be fat. I've been fat my whole life. Like, I've always been heavy. No matter what you call it. Fat is fat. That's the way the world looks at you, and that's the way it is. I know how to be fat. Like, I know how to be 250 fat. Like, I know how to be 250 pounds. I know how to be less than, and I know how to be a little bit more. I even know how to be like 270, 280. I know how to be that fat. I've been that fat before. My weight has always fluctuated between that. And I know how to be that weight. My lowest weight, I was down to 220, was my lowest weight in my whole entire life. And I mean, well, other than when I was a kid, but I was always heavy in school. In middle school, I was always the fat kid. In elementary school, I was always the fat kid. In high school, I was always the fat girl. So I know how to be fat. I know how to be fat. I try to carry myself very well. But I know how to be that fat. The lowest weight in my adult life, I was 220. And I was in an 18, 20, maybe 22, depending on how the pants were cut or shirts were cut. Like, that's, the size I wore. And I hadn't gotten into that size since middle school, to be honest. I mean, middle school, high school. So, and then I got pregnant with my son. And then that was all she wrote. So yeah, I know how to be heavy. Where I'm at now, I've never been in my whole entire life. I'm over 100 pounds of 250. I'm 350 plus. I hate it. I don't know how to be this fat. I don't know how to deal with it. I hate it. My body, I've dealt with the hypothyroid, which my doctor says I no longer have. That the tumor was causing the hypothyroid and all this other stuff. I've stated before, there is an underlying issue with my body of why I'm gaining this weight. My doctor said that I do not have Cushing's disease. When you have a pituitary tumor, a lot of people develop Cushing's disease. He says I don't have it. But the way I carry my weight, I feel like I do. I also I have a very bad vitamin deficiency, which also Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. My son's like rearranging his bedroom upstairs. What was I saying? So anyway, I basically had the hypothyroid, and they say I don't have Cushing's. I have a really bad vitamin deficiency. I've been on steroids for over 2 years of my life. And really when the weight started coming on was they wanted me to stay on certain medicines and then wean off. Probably about a month after I was weaning off a couple medicines is when the weight gain started. And it's just been nonstop. Now I feel like I'm just at a plateau. I'm at the same weight and I'm not losing anything. And I am on the elliptical almost every single day. There's been days where I haven't done it. And I'm not going to lie, because I'm human. I'm human. Like, on the weekends, you know, like, if I do a show, obviously I'm not going to do it that day. But the next day, I just want to, like, chill out and relax. I might get on it for, like, a couple minutes, 10, 15 minutes. But, you know, and at least I'm doing something. On days when I'm sitting here at the computer and I'm working on my online store, or I'm working on my jewelry trays for shows, or anything like that, then I take what I call an elliptical break. And I'll get up and I'll do the elliptical for a couple minutes. I'll get a nice drink of water, you know, whatever. And that's the other thing. I drink a lot of water and I drink a lot of unsweetened tea or sugar-free tea. I drink so much water, my eyeballs should be floating, okay? Like, I drink a lot of water. So, I am just frustrated. Like, I'm embarrassed of myself. I'm embarrassed of my body. I'm embarrassed to embarrass my husband when we go out in public. This one day we went out, I had this beautiful tank top on, kind of like, you know, what I have on now, but it was like bright and vibrant. I love colors. I love bright colors. I love my black too, don't get me wrong, but I love bright, vibrant, come look at me colors. But now, being the size that I am, I'm like, I like want to shy away from it now. And it's not me. And I'm just frustrated. And, you know, we eat what we can afford. You know, I wish we can eat salads every day, because I love salads and I can eat salads every day. But what we're trying to do is what me and my husband agreed. We do salads every other day now. So, last night we didn't even do dinner. Like, we had Chinese for lunch. But when I order Chinese food, I get the white rice. And I know white rice isn't the best, but still, it's better than fried rice. And I got the white rice with the steamed chicken and broccoli. And that's what I get. And it's bland. It tastes all right, but that's all it is. It's just white rice and chicken and broccoli. No sauce, nothing. And, you know, and he gets what he wants, but I ate half for lunch, and then I saved the other half for dinner. And actually, I didn't even eat it last night for dinner. I didn't even eat dinner last night. And that's the thing, like, which I know isn't the best thing for you either. I can hear people yelling at me now in the comments, like, you need to eat this. You know, I did my meal replacements, but that wasn't helping. I don't get it. And I'm just so flippin' frustrated with my body, with myself. I'm embarrassed. I feel like a burden, and I feel like I can't give my son and my husband what they deserve. Like, for instance, my husband, he wants to do a little vacation, a little weekend getaway to Luray Caverns in Virginia. If you haven't been there, I've been there many, many times. It's beautiful. Would love for my son to experience this. But I can't walk it right now. My back freaking kills me just going to the grocery store. I have to have me and my son fight over the freaking cart because I need the cart to lean over just to rest my back. It's so embarrassing. And it's so frustrating. And like, it hurts me to my heart. And I just feel like I want to look good for my hubby. Like, I remember there was days when I was like 220 or even 250, I'd put something on and my husband would get a little excited, if you know what I mean. But that's like, it doesn't really, not putting our business out there, but that doesn't really happen as often anymore. Hold on, that was a big crash. Lord knows what he's doing up there. But yeah, so like, I feel like a burden because like, there's no way, I want my son to experience that, but there's no way right now I could physically walk that. Like I said, me and my son, we have to fight over the cart because I need the cart to rest my back. And it's just, to me, it's embarrassing. I feel like for him, it's embarrassing. And it's like, I want to look good I want to look good for my husband. Like, I feel like when I look in the mirror, I feel like I look better than what I actually do. And it's frustrating. Like, this stuff right here, I hate this. I never had this shit before. This, like, waddle right here, it's what I call it, my turkey waddle. I hate it. My cheeks are so, like, swollen and puffy. My face is just so doughy, like, dough girl. Like, it's frustrating. And I hate looking at myself half the time. And my body, like, it's, like, okay, so, like, I'm gonna show, like, I always do videos from, like, here up, because I don't want to scare anybody or show anybody my body, because I'm embarrassed of it. And if I'm embarrassed, I can just hear in my head what the trolls are gonna say, like, oh, you fat bitch, and this and that. It's like, don't tell me nothing I don't already know. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, well, you need to do this, and you need to do that. What works for you may not work for me. You don't know my health history. You don't know if that is going to coincide with something that's going on with my body chemistry. And that's what I feel like a lot of it's like, oh, well, this works. And everybody's so quick to jump on it, but they don't think about, like, okay, is this really going to work for me? Or is this going to work with my body chemistry? And I don't think people really think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to, like, certain herbs or certain, like, I would love to go as natural as possible, like with weight loss. I do the lemon, I do the honey, I do the cinnamon, I do the vinegar. Like, I've done all that, and I've done it for not just like a week or two. And that's the other thing too, is like, people like me will do it for a month, we don't see any results, and we stop. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it's just the way the world is. I don't know. And sometimes it is just hard to keep up and maintain the stuff. So I'm going to, like, today I'm going to put myself completely out there. I've had anxiety. I actually did this video one time before, and I think I've mentioned it. I deleted it because I was too emotional when I made this video. And I was crying, and although you saw the real side of me, I feel like I was just all over the place, which I'm always all over the place to begin with, like, whatever, but I was just more so all over the place. And I actually, every time I watched it, I cried, and I don't want to make you guys cry. This might make you cry. Who knows? The video is still young. I still might even cry. Who knows? But, like, okay, so, and I'm not just downing myself, okay? So I know everybody's probably going to be like, don't down yourself. Like I said, I'm not looking for sympathy. This is just my flaws that I hate. And I know people are going to say, oh, we'll change them if you don't like them. I've been trying. I have not lost any weight. I have been counting my carbs. I do, actually, if a perfect example, the day of my birthday, I limit my goal for calories to 1,600 to 1,700 calories a day. Before, when I was dieting, I was only doing 1,500 calories a day and 120 grams of carbs. Now, I think I have my carbs up to like 150, but I want to lower them. But like the day of my birthday, we went to Cheesecake Factory. I have never been. And I got the crab balls, I got the turkey burger with a salad, And of course, I got a piece of tiramisu cheesecake. I mean, come on, it was my birthday. And even though people are like, oh, birthday calories don't count. Yes, they do. They count just like every other day. So, when I entered everything into my FitnessPal, I used my FitnessPal, it was like over my daily calories and my daily carbs. And believe it or not, I didn't really eat anything the rest of the day. And I know that's not good for you. Like, I try, and 85%, maybe 90% of the time, I keep my goal is to only eat when I am hungry. If I'm not hungry, even when I'm bored, if I'm bored, I find something else to do. But I try to only eat when I am 100% legit hungry. I know what to do, and I try to do what I can do. But again, this is just, it's frustrating because I'm not losing weight. Now, I do have a doctor's appointment Tuesday, and I will let you guys know how that goes and what all he wants me to do. So, I will definitely follow up with you guys with that. So, of course, I said my face, I don't like the way how full my face is anymore. My arms is my next biggest one. Mainly, well, this is what my arms look like. And I try to hide them as much as possible when I'm out in public because I don't want to see this. But it's summer. It gets hot. I'm fat. I get hot. So I want a tank top on. So this is my grandma arms. I wave hello with this part. This part waves goodbye. And so they're my flabby arms. And of course, I'm embarrassed of them. But this one particularly, because if you see right here, I don't know how well you can see that. There's a big bulge here, and it's split. You can see how my arm is split in half right there. When I worked at Walmart, I pulled this muscle. And I've always had big arms my whole life. And when I pulled this muscle, it never healed correctly because he said when the muscle tore, the fat tore with it and entwined in the muscle. So as it healed, it just healed as a big knot. Like, I feel like my arms really, well, I guess they are big now, but they never used to be that big. I guess with the weight gain, you know, but I feel like I've always had smaller wrists. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so of course, my arms. I hate wearing tank tops in public. I try to cover my arms, and clothes shopping sucks because this part will suck the t-shirt up under the sleeves, and then I'm constantly pulling the sleeves down, and I'm pulling out from my armpits. It's not fun. Being fat is hard work, and I'm not like praising being fat at all, but it is hard work. Don't get fat. Like I said, like, I know how to be 250 fat. I didn't have a lot of these issues when I was 250 fat. I have them now when I'm 350. And I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. These are the rest of my insecurities. And, of course, I carry a lot of my weight in the front. I have a sagging kangaroo pouch is what I call it, which is my lower stomach. It hangs down. Absolutely hate it. I've always kind of had that, but it's not this bad. And one side hangs lower since I had my C-section, and when I was pregnant, my stomach hangs lower now on the left side as opposed to the right side. It's like a weird, I don't know. But I don't like it. And I'm very self-conscious about that, which makes my next gripe and because I get depressed and I've gotten so much anxiety about my weight. I have night terrors. I get tons of anxiety because even when you go out in public, you feel like nobody can be paying your ass a bit of mine. But this is what you feel like you hear. Look at that fat bitch out there wearing that. She should have no business wearing that. Oh my God, she is so grotesque. Why is she out in public looking like that? And you feel like you're looking okay. But in the back of your head, you feel like if somebody just glances or looks your way, that they're talking about you. They could just be like, oh, just look your way in general. That's it. They just probably just like looked and then looked away. Didn't even think twice about you. But in your head, in my head, you feel like they're talking about you and they're talking shit, like talking trash about you. Like, look how fat she is and da 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 da. That's how you feel. That's how I feel. That's how I know how I feel. So I get a lot of anxiety. The other thing, I get real bad anxiety attacks at night. And a lot of this stems from something my husband said to me. My husband told me, I don't know how long ago it was. It's been a while. It was when I first started gaining the weight. And he had told me he had a dream that he came downstairs and found me dead on the couch. Because I do sleep on the couch sometimes, especially in the winter, because it gets so freaking hot upstairs and I can't breathe when it's so hot. Like, it's just the dry air. I can't take it. But he's like, I'm always scared I'm going to come down one morning and you're dead on the couch. That sticks with me to this day. And it's been a long time since he told me that. So then I get anxiety attacks. Like, oh my God, is this the night? It's tonight the night I'm going to die in my sleep. I don't want to die. And then I start praying, like, please don't let me die in my sleep. And, please don't do this. And like, please don't let me die. And then I start getting myself all worked up and my anxiety and my blood pressure goes up. And I'm like freaking out. And I'm like, I'm going to cause my own freaking heart attack. And then, and I feel like I'm having one, but it's just the anxiety and it's terrible. It is so terrible. And then I start thinking about, oh my God, my son, and what is he going to do? And what's going to become of this? And it's your mind just fucks with you. Like, it just constantly is going and creating situations that aren't even there. But when you're heavy and it's something that you think about all the time and you look at yourself all the time, it's like, oh my God, like, shut up, brain. Like, it's not that serious. But like, when you wake up every day in pain, like, how do you wake up with your legs hurting? How do you wake up every day your ankle hurts? Like, and it's just from the weight. It's just, ugh. Like I said, I get on the elliptical. I try to do what I can. And I feel like something is better than nothing. But it's still frustrating. Like, and in weight loss surgery, of course, everybody's be like, oh, we'll do the surgery. What's the point in doing the surgery if there's something chemically wrong in my body? The surgery is just going to make it worse, especially I have a vitamin deficiency as it is. I'm low on iron. I'm low on vitamin D. I'm low on a whole bunch of other vitamins. And even though I take my vitamins, I feel I have a magnesium deficiency. So my body's not even getting the vitamins that I need because I need this vitamin and this vitamin's not even in my body. Like, it's like, ugh. And then I have estrogen deficiency. It's just, I hate my body, and it's just so super hard to lose weight. And I feel like I'm just maintaining, and I don't want to maintain, I want to lose. And, yeah, so this is my weight loss frustration and journey. And my other thing that, has been frustrating is shopping. And I love to go shopping, like clothes shopping, whether it's at the Goodwill, whether it's at Kohl's, or, whatever. Like, 3Xs, I've worn a lot of 3Xs, even when I was a 2, I still kind of liked wearing 3s. I can still fit into 3Xs at the tops and whatever. The problem is that they're short. I can't even wear the Just My Size brand anymore. Like, even if I got the 5X, the 5Xs are so wide, but they're like crop tops. Not every fat person, I feel like, okay, Torrid, for example. I love Torrid. When I was smaller, I rocked Torrid all the time, but their shirts are too short. They cut them to the fucking belly button. Not everybody, not every plus size woman is a pear-shaped person. Not every plus size woman has that shape or has a flat tummy. There are big women who have flat tummies. I'm not that woman. Make clothes that can actually fit fat people. Like, truly fat. Make something that is flattering, that will fit either, whether, I don't even know if an emperor waist or, what is it, the princess waist, I don't know what it is. The little thing that cuts up here and like flows down. Makes things that are long enough. Like, I have to buy dresses and wear them as like long tunics to cover my jelly rolls. It's ridiculous. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so this is me, full body. Okay? I don't want trolls. I don't want sympathy. Whatever. I love this top. Okay? I love this top. It's got like a little zipper. Woo, sexy, sexy. Okay? But as I back up, how far do I have to go? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this differently. Because I'm too far. Alright, we're going to try it from this angle. So this is... I love this shirt. My mom actually gave me this shirt. I love it. Okay? But see... Don't mind the dirty dishes. It comes here. Look at all this. Nobody wants to see... Here's my side profile. All jelly roll. Look at this. Like, I probably could cut all this off. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is where I carry all my weight. No wonder why my damn back hurts, okay? So there's the front. As you see, these are my at-home pants. Don't be hating my at-home pants. See my jammy pants. I just threw this shirt on to show you. I love this shirt. But if I move around, it comes up here. My belly shows, okay? The shirt fits me. It's comfortable, and I like it. And it's, what is it, one of those shark? It's one of those shark bite shirts. I love it. I can't wear, when I have shirts like this, I will try to wear tank tops, but you can't wear a tank top under this one. It's already formed and close fitting. But yeah, like this is my body shape. This is what I have to carry around. And I have been trying so hard to get rid of this. But this is me. This is me, 100%. This is what I live with day to day. And I'm constantly doing this. If you ever see me in public, you probably see me pulling my shirts down. I sit down, sometimes my shirt's right up. It's annoying. It's so annoying. But clothing companies, they don't help. Like, this, okay, I can see a pear-shaped person wearing this shirt because they have the flat tummy. Maybe they want this on their hips to kind of cover their hips. I don't have hips. I don't have a booty. I got flat booty. But this is where all my weight is. And it hurts my backs, my legs. And when I'm on the elliptical, my belly hits the elliptical. It's ridiculous. So, I don't know, guys. So, there you go. That's me from head to toe. I don't like showing it. But it's hard to go clothes shopping and properly find something that fits me and looks nice. And I think when you see a heavy-set person, and like Walmart, a lot of their clothes look so frumpy, and some of them, they're getting a little better, but they're all cut small. And then they make people feel bad because they've changed the sizes and made the sizes, like, they make you feel like shit. Like, sorry, but they do. And it's like, okay, like, if you buy something, sometimes if you get stuff from Amazon, they have the Chinese stuff from, like, overseas. Some of the stuff that if I like it, I have to get it in a 10X. A 10X. Like, that is insane to me. Like, oh yeah, that's just to get like a 24. It's women's size 24. Like, you just did a real good job making me feel like a fucking balloon elephant whale. You know what I mean? Like, thanks a lot. But a lot of these clothing companies, they make stuff wide and they don't make it short. It's hard to find something that looks cute. Like, I like to dress nice. When I go to my shows, I don't care how heavy I am. I want to look nice. And I get sad because I feel like I find like one or two shirts. Like, I have some really nice shirts from Jennifer Lopez that are long cut, very pretty pattern, very flattering. And I get a lot of compliments in this shirt. And then I always end up wearing the same thing over and over to my events. I like to dress up. I like to look nice. I like to go out. Even when I go to the grocery store, because I don't get out often, I'll dress up to go to the grocery store. That's like today. We're taking the kids to McDonald's to let the kids play. And I know everybody's like, oh, well, you're just going to go there and get a Big Mac. First of all, I can't eat beef. I haven't eaten beef in almost 10 years. But I may get a 10-piece nugget and split it with my son. And we'll get a fry and split the fries. That's what we do. And my treat for the week are my frappes. And I have mentioned it before on my show days, but they help get me through the morning until the next time I can eat, because I'm usually at my table, at my tent, or wherever for a long period of time. So I don't, whatever, but still, like, those are my worst things that I get during the week. And when I do go there, I usually get the unsweetened tea or I get water. And I take my Crystal Light packets and put it in the water so that way I have tea. So, I don't know. But I really feel like clothing companies really need to focus more on like, heavier set people and not with just flat bellies. Like, I see plus size people and I'm like, she's not plus size. She's skin. I would kill to be her. Like, she's a size like 14 and that's plus size. No, it's not. So, I don't know. But that's today's daily rant. This is just my feelings. Like I said, I don't want any bad negative feedback. I know I'll probably get some, and I know I'll get thumbs down. That's fine. But if I helped anybody, or if anybody feels the same way I do, please know that you're not alone. Just please know. And if you want to talk or anything, or bullshit about anything, my email's below. It's todayrae@gmail.com. Just email me, shoot me a message, something. Or you can message me on To Day Rae on Facebook, on my Facebook page. So yeah. But I'm going to wrap this up because this is a long video. And yeah. So thank you guys for listening. I hope I didn't bore you all too much. So, have a great day, everybody. Remember to be kind, because you don't know what kind of battle someone's going through, and you don't know what kind of battle someone's fighting. My battle right now is my body. My body's battling me, and I'm trying to battle back. And I'm just trying to be as strong as I possibly can and fight this sucker, whatever's going on. So hopefully by Tuesday I might know something. Of course, I'll probably get blood work and all that fun stuff done. But yeah, so remember, don't be a dick, be kind, and peace and love to everybody. And remember, you're not alone. Bye.